Okay, so earlier in the segment we said that the lighting portion of this we're going to need to do some work on. So what I've discovered here is the lighting should have gone in here. There are no lights that we have, which is actually a good thing for me. I can build my own circuit at this point and put it in, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So what I have is basically a light channel that, let's see if I can get that so you can see it. A light channel that just sits in here, and it basically channels the light to the front of the train here, here, and here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a circuit that basically has two lights, two LEDs, a white LED and a red LED, and the white LED will illuminate when the train is moving forward, or when this engine is moving forward, because there really is no forward or backwards. But when this train is moving forward, or when this engine is moving forward, the white lights will come on. When it's moving backwards, the red lights will come on. Now, some of you train buffs may say, well, that's not how it works. I don't actually care. That's how I'm going to wire them, so that the red lights come on when this is moving backwards, and the red lights come on, the white lights come on when this is moving forwards. So that's our next project. Alright, so when you're building light circuits for your trains, I prefer to use LED. I like the light a lot better. I can see them during the daylight. If you got an older train or something like that, you want to go for the more natural light and a light bulb. More power to you. But I like LEDs. So what I'm going to do here is test how much light I'm going to get out of an LED through this lighting channel that they have in the train, to see whether I need one or two LEDs. So what I've done is the LED, if you can see that, has a long and a short. The long is the anode in, and the short is the cathode in. To keep it really, really simple, the long one's plus, the short one's minus. And if you're dealing with DC, that's sort of important. For LEDs, LEDs will only light when they're wired anode to positive, cathode to negative. They won't light the other way around. So what I've done is I've put a limiting resistor on here on the anode end, and I'm going to hook that to my positive here. And I buy these things by the hundreds. And I'm going to hook the negative to cathode in. And we've got some red light there. So what I want to do here is test how much light that's going to produce. And here, let me turn this. Okay, so you can see that's glowing there. We're going to see how much light we can have it produce. That's sort of what it looks like. I want to get these sitting about right there. So I'm actually probably going to have to put in, that's pretty bright on the top one, but not so much on the bottoms. Maybe I'll set them up with 3 LEDs, one for each one of the lights, and that'll give me plenty of light through there. Alright. Okay, so what I've done is I've got me some circuit board out, and I basically cut it in half because I have to make 2 of these circuits. I took the lighting channel, so this is what the lighting channel looks like, and you put a light behind it and it channels through the 3 lights. This is the top and these are the 2 front lights, bottom lights. So you can channel it through there. Now what I could do is maybe make these yellow and make this one white, make these yellow and red directional, and then make this one white. Yeah, what I'm probably going to do is make the bottom 2 yellow and red. Well, yellow, red, and then make this top one just a white one. It will be off in the reverse position, and these will be red in the reverse position. This will be on white in the forward position, and these will be on yellow in the forward position. And that'll give it a nice look as it's going around the track. So I'm gonna work this circuit out on the board here, and then do a video on it. Okay, so I've gotten the LEDs soldered onto the circuit board. It's pretty straightforward. Top LED here is the white LED. The 2 interior ones are the red, and the 2 exterior ones are the yellow. If you look at the back of the board, it's pretty. I haven't clipped any of the LEDs yet because I still need to understand which ones are cathode, anode. So those are all left. Once I get the resistors on the board, we'll solder it all together, and then we can clip that down to make it look a little neater. So I'm going to do that now, and then I'll record that portion of it. Okay, so the board is all wired, ready to go. There are 2 commons in here. This is one. The 2 black wires are commons. Then this wire is the white LED. This wire is the yellow LEDs, and this wire is the red LEDs. So I can actually wire all 3 of these light sets to operate independently, and I'm probably going to do that and then program them together so that when the white light is on, the yellow markers are on. But I can, since they're independently wired, I can turn the yellow markers on without the white light on, or I can turn the white light on without the yellow markers on. So that's the idea behind wiring it all that way. You can see I put 3 resistors in. I put a resistor in for each set of bulbs. So there's one for the white, one for the yellow, one for the red. I'll do a diagram of what this looks like. It really is very simple. It doesn't take any electronics knowledge to know how to do this. The hardest part is remembering the anode and cathode on the LEDs. So this is the front light circuit. I've tested it out. As a matter of fact, I'll wire it up here now and test it out.